Wait a minute now, Jesus. Jay-Z and Beyonce are opening a restaurant in Los Angeles, California. Ooh, book me a plane ticket now, my lord. I will be there to get my eat on. And I hope I just happen to be there on opening night and I get to see the Jigga Man and Queen Bee in person. So then that way I can stand and act a fool and have them laughing at me like, look at this peasant. But anyways, the good people at the Inquisitor.com website posted an article on March 11th of 2017 titled Beyonce, Jay-Z to open restaurant in Los Angeles. The Carter opens in Australia. Now, Amanda Catherine posted the story and it reads, Beyonce and Jay-Z will be opening up a restaurant in Los Angeles on the infamous Sunset Boulevard. The establishment has reportedly already been interviewing for a head chef. What kind of food will they serve? First of all, man, that chick from Hell's Kitchen, I forget which season she won. Was it season 11? Her name is Janelle Witt. She would be a dope head chef for that. She can cook her ass off. Her cute self. But anyways, shout out to Janelle. See how I could just mention a random fine woman in any story? Anyways, Beyonce and Jay-Z made their names in music, but the power couple are extremely business savvy as well. The Carters are planning on opening up a restaurant in Los Angeles. The upscale venue, which was the old The Cat and the Fiddle location, is being redeveloped into Beyonce and Jay-Z's culinary vision, according to Love B. Scott. The original 1920s building is a Spanish-style stone complex built around a big courtyard, but who knows what kind of drastic changes will be made to the property's layout. Local chefs have reportedly already begun interviewing with the restaurant's managers. Beyonce and Jay-Z's restaurant has yet to be named, at least to the public. I hope they name it the Blue Ivy. That would be so cool. But anyways, Beyonce and, you know, like Puffy had Justin's named after his son. That'd be dope. That's just my opinion. In the comment section, what do you think the restaurant should be named? Don't say anything weak like JayOnce. Don't be stupid. No, but seriously, if it was named the Blue Ivy, that sounds like a really beautiful upscale restaurant. But anyways, Beyonce and Jay-Z previously lived in New York in a penthouse apartment. However, perhaps with a daughter and 2 more babies on the way, the Carters decided that they needed to get away from the city life. The Carters have rented a 16,000 square foot mansion in Holmby Hills at a cool $150,000 a month. Now, Jesus, I'm terrible at math, my lord. Let me go in and see how much that is in a year's worth of time. Right now, it's $1,800,000 a year. So almost $2 million a year. And remember, that's to rent. That's how rich these people are, Jesus. Just for the record. But anyways, and I'm not hating, I'm congratulating. The Carters have rented a 16,000 square foot mansion in Holmby Hills at a cool $150,000 a month. The Los Angeles home has 7 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, an infinity pool with a waterfall, and much more, according to Home Garden Vibes. Quote, Beyonce and Jay-Z are moving into ex-Dodger owner Jamie McCourt's old house in Holmby Hills. That's what Curbed LA said on Twitter. With stunning views of the city below them and lots of natural light, the Carters' rental home is truly breathtaking. Here's what Molly Knight had to say about it all on Twitter. Jay-Z and Beyonce just moved into Frank McCourt's old house across from Playboy Mansion. Now, those tweets were posted back in 2015. So I guess they... Anyways, they mentioned her having twins, and I don't understand if they've been in the house since 2015. How does that? Okay, I feel about as confused as Jaden Smith looks right now. Anyways, the home has a great room, state-of-the-art kitchen, fully stocked bar, a huge wine cellar, a home theater, and giant candy dispenser. I would love to live there. Oh my lord. The Carters' new home was definitely made for entertaining. Meanwhile, down in Australia, a Beyonce and Jay-Z dedicated restaurant just opened up in Sydney and was aptly named The Carter. The restaurant venue will feature designs and menu items inspired by the Carters. So they don't have anything to do with it, but yet they're putting their name, the family name, and I hope they're getting paid for this. But anyways, inspired by their hit single Formation, the restaurant serves traditional Southern cuisine and dishes like Beyonce's hot sauce chicken wings. Wow. Beyonce Legion said the following on Twitter in April of 2016. I got hot sauce in my bag. Hashtag swag. Hashtag lemonade. The Carters also serve traditional chicken and waffles with a side of watermelon for good measure. And they have a picture of the chicken with waffles and freaking watermelon slices. Really, Jesus? Chicken and watermelon? I know in Australia they know what that means. But anyways, the restaurant is decked out with artwork and designs featuring the power couple and other prominent names in music. There are giant murals of Beyonce, Jay-Z, and even Kanye West on the walls. Even Kanye West? What the? I mean, come on now. That's family, right? Isn't he really? Anyways, bastards. The drink menu is appropriately pop culture inspired, offering a gin-based, quote, crooked Hillary. I love that, because Hillary's ass was definitely crooked and is crooked. Hillary Clinton. I can't stand that cunt. A vodka-based Kim Ye. Oh, I love that. And a tequila cocktail called Hove. Yeah, I just threw up the rock when I said Hove. Anyways, my name is Hove. H to the O-V. I used to move snowflakes by the O-Z. Guess even back then you could call me CEO of the ROC. That was a quote that from a Jay-Z song that Jay-Z Classic Bars posted on Twitter in October 2016. They included that in the article. They're so silly. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that was the public service announcement interlude. I think Just Blaze produced it. But anyways, I'm a Jay-Z fan, so, you know. But anyways, the bar's manager, Chatty Kozane, told the music, I know I ruined that last name, told the music how the idea for the Carter came about. Quote, the Carter was inspired by New York's great architecture, food, and controversial entertainment. Well, let me tell you white folks something. Yeah, chicken and waffles with watermelon. Yeah, I would think that shit will be controversial. That's a controversial menu, motherfuckers. But anyways, there are no reports about whether or not there is a kids menu at the Carter. However, with their daughter Blue Ivy and twins on the way, the Carters should definitely consider it if they haven't already. So there you go. That's the end of the article. Listen, man. Listen, Jesus. Thank you to my girl, Amanda Catherine, for posting that awesome story, Jesus. Let me tell you something right now. Their restaurant is going to be lit. Forget that one in Australia that was inspired by them. Fuck them. You know, chicken and waffles and watermelon. Man, fuck the frill shit. That's like serving cat and dog at a Chinese restaurant. Like, you trying to be funny? But anyways, my lord, at the end of the day, man, I am loving the fact that Jay-Z and Beyonce are opening a restaurant in Los Angeles, California. I'm going to be there. I hope to see them there. Probably won't, you know. But at the end of the day, man, this is a great business move for them. I don't understand why they didn't do this a long time ago. I mean, it's Jay-Z and Beyonce. Maybe they have had other restaurants and I just didn't know about it. But I'm super duper happy for them. You know, I know it's going to be a huge success. But, you know, just because I'm happy for them, just because I want to eat there, just because I know it's going to be huge successes, I mean, you feel the same way. You might be a damn hater. So either way, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 to Google+, Meat Magazine blog on Instagram.